You're locked into Apple Music. I'm Nadeska, and right now I feel like I'm catching up with family. I'm talking to Giveon, who's a former R&B Now cover star and officially an Apple Music Up Next artist. How are you feeling, my friend?
I feel good, honestly. It's a lot going on, but there's a lot of silver lining just through this crazy year for me.
There have definitely been a lot of silver linings for you. So, at the top of the year back in January, this was a few weeks before your birthday, your big wish was just to hit 1 million streams, to have fans go out and support that. Now, of course, you've far surpassed that number. So, how does it feel now just looking back at that tweet?
It's very surreal, and it kind of was an eye opener to myself to be like, yo, maybe you should stop setting your expectations so low and just aim higher. Because I mean, if it doesn't happen, it's not like I would have been upset. It was just something that I wanted. But also, it could set in lower and smaller steps and just keep hitting those smaller steps could motivate you even more. It changed my perspective a little bit. I was telling everyone around me too. I was like, yo, this happened like fast. I feel like it happened overnight. But when I did the Apple Up Next and really like explain my story, I was like, wait, nah, it hasn't happened overnight. It's been like years, like like of me like actively trying. It just feels like overnight because it all happened within the past 11 to 12 months. And I realized that because I'm big on like music education and like doing like programs and talking to kids because that's how I got started. People, mentors would come and talk, and I just like took all that information. And one thing that stuck with me was one of the mentors said, when preparation meets opportunity, then you get success. So I think I was just always prepared for the opportunity to come. So then once the opportunity came, it felt like overnight, but the preparation felt so long.
Now, let's talk about the evolution of, your voice, this beautiful baritone voice of yours that you mentioned at some point when you were younger, you felt a little bit insecure about. I'm assuming that now that is all behind you. As you were recording the new EP, when it's all said and done, how did you feel? Are you more comfortable than ever now with your tone?
Yeah, like I'm a lot more comfortable, and I think you could hear the confidence now more so just in the songs because I don't know, you like as an artist, you kind of, yeah, you want to do your own thing, but you don't want to be too left of center because you don't want to turn too many people off, depending on what type of artist you are. Because like me, like I would like to be like a star, like a international star, like a household name. So for that, you kind of have to keep in mind certain things, and you can't be too left of center and too like avant-garde and stuff like that. So I was like, should I conform and like change my tone? But no, like after seeing the reception to take time, I was like, oh, people like me for me. That's the most beautiful part about it. Like it's my natural voice.
I know that your mom is very proud of you. We've talked
Yes.
before about how when you were younger and she realized you had this amazing voice, she would have you sing at birthday parties and family events. So, what for your mom has been her proudest moment this year watching all of your success?
My interest in music was my mom playing music to clean around the house. And like I would hear it and then eventually I would sing along. She texted me a couple weeks ago. She said, I'm still cleaning around the house, but the music I'm cleaning to is yours now. And I was like, oh, wow.
I think that's the ultimate compliment.
Exactly. That's it.
So anyone who's watching and listening, Giveon is very humble. A few of the things he accomplished this year, he dropped his debut EP, Take Time, which is doing really well. He collaborated with Drake, which was a dream of his. So Giveon, I feel like you've had a lot of amazing full circle moments in the last couple years. One of the songs in a new EP is called Last Time featuring Snow Allegra. You actually had a chance to tour with her before. I'm sure that was one of your first times going out on the road. What was it like working with her on this? And I love that it's not just a feature. It actually feels like a real duet. How did this one come together?
She's the nicest person ever. Like, she took me on my first tour, like, before I had a song out. Like, she told me she wanted me to come before Like I Want You was even out. So she like believed in me from early. And actually, I was serving a table and we have music playing and Fool for You was playing. It's one of Snow songs. And I was like, what is this? Like, cause of her tone. And I don't hear like when I hear a unique tone, it automatically catches my attention because I have a unique tone. And I was like, whoa, like I want to work with this girl. And then I thought her inviting me on tour was like that full circle moment. I was like, yo, I said I wanted to do this and I did it. But this song, Last Time, is the full circle moment.
On your list of dream collaborations is Sampha. I think he's an amazing artist. And you mentioned how you're attracted to other artists who have that very unique tone. So Sampha does have this similar, very amazing baritone voice. Can you imagine what a record with you two would actually sound like?
I haven't like put it in my head because it probably would be overwhelming to some people. But I think I just looked up to like his whole aura and his uniqueness as a whole. So I think maybe instead of saying like my dream collaboration, he's just like one of my inspirations. So
Hmm.
because I have been thinking of other dream collaborations like voices and tones that like would like really like complement each other and like soft delicate tones in my like lower like I don't know, like in a bit like me and Billie Eilish. You know what I mean? Like I feel
Mm.
like those two contrasts would create something. Or me and Adele, even though she's still like a powerhouse vocalist, but I don't know. And I think if I was to do a song with Sampha, I feel like we probably need a third person.
You think so?
Me and him will have to like probably go back and forth on the hook or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out today. Actually, I'm gonna figure that out today.
To-
That's on my to do list today. What would a Giveon and Sampha song sound like?
I just want you to know that the fans out here, and I'm talking definitely about myself, would love to hear this record. I cannot put together in my
Yeah,
mind what it sound like, but I know you guys would do an amazing job together. And you know what, I
I
think
would
it's
love to
cool
do that.
just to see artists that you admire, and I know artists who probably admire you as well and will come to admire you as they hear music, to have you guys collab at some point. Like Daniel Caesar was also an Apple Music Up Next artist, blew up into a huge star, and the
Yeah,
fact that he even reposted your acoustic rendition of his song was really amazing. Have you guys had a chance to meet and speak?
I met him not a while ago. His last tour, he did the Shrine in L.A. and I met him then. But I still haven't had any music out too. But nah, yeah, I always was like the covers I'll do, like probably like 30% of them was his cover. It'll be between him and Frank Ocean. So I was always covering their songs. So when I found out about that, I was like, wow, that's fire.
Giveon, congratulations again, an Apple Music Up Next artist. Please go check out his new EP, When It's All Said and Done, streaming right now on Apple Music.